welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.
And you're...
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid. We'll see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
And we're back. We are back for NXT on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah. Also, welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic. We're back. We got me, DJ, and some other guy that's hidden. You can't see him right now, so he looks really upset. He's doing the you can't see me thing. It's Justin, but yeah, we're on the road to Roadblock or not Roadblock, freaking Takeover. I don't know. It's WWE has been so confusing lately. They keep changing times and matches, and apparently now it's Friday coming up. So that's going to be weird because I thought it was Saturday. I think we all thought it was Saturday.
Actually, tomorrow is Monday.
I'm talking about Takeover, though. I'm not talking about tomorrow.
But technically, Monday is coming up.
Yeah, so it's Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday.
We're back to Friday. Takeover
on Friday, which was supposed to be Saturday, but it's Friday because fuck you, WWE. But anyway, let's get into NXT for 3/23/16. I wrote this review up kind of like DJ's been doing it with TNA, where we're gonna kind of go over the segments first and see if that makes it better. If it sucks, then we're gonna say screw you, DJ. It's a reaction. I always say screw you, Justin. So screw you, Justin. Anyway, but here I'll unblock him or hide him, whatever. Show him. So we start off with the first segment was a pretty cool Takeover Dallas video package, kind of a promo, getting everybody hyped and excited for Takeover Dallas. Thoughts on that one first?
I definitely liked it. It gets you excited. I think we got one more show though before Takeover Dallas, so kind of getting you excited before they actually get you excited on the go home show. This felt more like a go-home show to me than that one does, because usually the go-home shows are kind of boring and kind of bland. Don't really have much kind of putting people over, going in to take over, but I like the video package, though.
Yeah. Justin?
I like this video package. I'm really getting pumped up for TakeOver. It'll still get more exciting than WrestleMania 32 is like. That usually NXT is always good. Look, all these matches look like they're going to be good to great, and I'm just really excited, and I can't wait to see what next week brings for the go home show.
This man delusional saying it's going to be better than WrestleMania. Wrong too. It's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but WrestleMania is WrestleMania. I'm just saying. But anyway. Emma and her partner had a little bit of an interview. Emma said 2 minds are better than 1. Minds and brains clearly are 2 different things because they only have 1 brain between them, and it's Emma's. But any thoughts on this segment? It was painful for me to get through it. I'm not gonna lie, it was painful because I hate her.
The only thing that was painful. Casey, I don't know who was supposed to go first, but Justin wasn't talking, so I decided to go. The only thing that was painful was the word "asuka" that Emma used. That was the only thing I saw that was painful. But I liked this promo. I put promo walk, so that must be a Chinese restaurant or something I was going to or something. But
good. They really good food there,
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed the promo work, was what I was trying to say. Promo work from Emma and Dana Brooke. I'm kind of trying to figure out when Dana Brooke's coming back. She's been hurt but dressing like she's going to wrestle for like the past month and a half. So I'm like kind of confused. I'm like, when is this?
I read a spoiler. She actually has to retire. She's that injured.
That's fake. That's like that spoiler I read about Hulk Hogan. Um, I saw that. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I did. About Hulk Hogan buying WWE because he has $115 million. But you know, I definitely like the promo work
Man doesn't
from
have $115.
who Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
He did win 115 million though in
Which he
that
shouldn't
lawsuit.
have deserved it. Yeah, he shouldn't have deserved that money. But on to
That was
this.
hilarious. Justin trying to flee as someone came in his room. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, but onto this promo. I thought this promo was pretty good. I like when uh, Dana Brooke called Oscar. I like how she calls her that. It's funny. But I like the head pat she does during this. I always love her trademark head pat. She goes like, you don't deserve a head pat tonight. And then she goes like, psych, and she comes back. I love that. I like how she said, she's gonna beat, Oscar tonight. And yeah, this was a pretty good segment.
How dare you think that's a good thing? It's horrible. Anyway, we got a pretty cool. I thought it was cool. Shinsuke Nakamura video package of him arriving to WWE headquarters, signing his contract, and then going to the Performance Center, which I thought was pretty cool. At least we now know it's official. It's not. I can hear a freaking echo really bad. At least we know it's now official. It's not like Gargano and Champa, which they're wrestling for WWE, but their contracts aren't up for. I don't know. It's just confusing with some of the other guys, but it was pretty cool just seeing him, sign his contract, go to the Performance Center, everything. Any thoughts on that? Either whoever unmutes himself first. Oh,
Ha! I win, Justin. I win. I definitely like this because I like those kind of background type of things that they do, especially with NXT because that's kind of more so when you debut and more so when you get signed is with NXT. So I think it's cool. It's kind of cool to see because I don't think Nakamura's a guy you'd see on like a breaking ground, so you wouldn't get that type of background from him. But then, you still get a little bit of insight on who he is and where he's come from and how he's one of the most sought after free agents, like every other free agent that WWE signs, because that's what they tell me. So if I didn't know, I would think everyone. It's very much so. Next, I think it's gonna be me. I think I'm the next
no.
most sought after.
Correction. It's gonna be Turtle Man. It's gonna be Turtle Man.
What about Odark?
Shark Boy. Churro Man and Shark Boy.
I think it's gonna be Odark. I think because he just actually contract just ran out. So.
No. They re-signed him. They couldn't let him go. They re-signed him. Justin.
I really love this video package with Shinsuke Nakamura.
That was really racist.
You need to calm down.
I can't wait to see that match with Sami Zayn. That match is gonna be good. But this video package was good. I like how it showed him getting signed with NXT. I like how they showed him, at the Performance Center. That was really good. And it recapped from last week where pretty much announced that he's gonna be facing Sami Zayn. So I really like this. This was really good, and I can't wait for that match at Takeover. That's probably going to be one of the best matches of that weekend.
We shall see.
Besides my dark match.
Mine too. We both got dark matches, so it's cool. It's cool. No big deal. No big deal.
You guys are going to job out.
No, actually, I'm actually gonna win the title. Don't tell anybody, but I'm gonna win the title, the European title. So it doesn't really matter. But
the jobber title.
Anyway. Next, we almost got a Samoa Joe interview, but Samoa Joe, he decides he's going to go out, There's some match with Bull Dempsey and some other person, Paul something, whatever, the bald dude. The bald British dude. He comes out, he takes them out. We get a thank you, Joe chant. He was just letting Bull know that, yo, listen, your contract, you wanted to leave, then get the hell out. Get the hell out. That's all he was doing. He wasn't being a heel or nothing. He was just saying, hey, you want it out, get the hell out. And he's overstayed his welcome. That's really what it is. So just needed to let Bull know to get out. Any thoughts?
Um, I I thought this was interesting. I didn't know where Joe was going. It was funny. It looked like you had a purpose, but I didn't know where he was going.
He did.
And and then attacks my boy Bull, which confuses me more than anything. That he's still on the show. I'm so confused. I'm like,
And he's there next week too.
I mean, it was for after these tapings because they do a whole bunch of tapings, so that's why he's still on there.
I see. I didn't realize that because I didn't know how they did that. I didn't know if they just taped all the way to Takeover. Or I didn't know how they did it. 'Cause-
Yeah, they're taping all the way up to Takeover.
oh, okay. Huh. And then Danny Burke or something. He
Danny
got
Burch.
attacked too. Oh, Birch. My bad. The bald
Yeah.
guy that was in the ring, that got no entrance, is definitely a jobber. So he got attacked too. And Joe cut a little spiffy promo. So I liked it.
Justin?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this. I like when he pretty much walked away from that promo backstage. That was really good. I mean, I love that. He's so organic as a heel. I wish people would do that on the main roster, heels these days. Like, just walk away from promos, I wish they would do that. And I like how he attacked Bull Dempsey, put him in the Coquina Clutch. And then he attacked Danny Burch and put him in the Coquina Clutch. And then, pretty much got in the camera's face and pretty much said, he's taking the title from Balor at TakeOver. And, that was short and to the point. It was good.
True. It's true. Next we get an American Alpha vignette, which was pretty. I like it. It's cool. It's not Team Ready, Willing, and Gable, but whatever. Justin, DJ, thoughts?
DJ, go ahead.
Oh,
So you said your name first, so I thought you were gonna talk first. But no, I will talk again.
I gave him the option.
But I definitely like this. It was kind of a blast from the past type of a thing, showing how similar they are, how they kind of, well, not necessarily how they got together, but kind of how well they kind of match up because they've both had similar pasts. It seems like. I thought this was cool because you don't always get to see superstars pass, especially like you see it sometimes with the amateur stuff, but this kind of went very in depth, which I liked. I just thought it was cool. It was cool to see young Jordan looks just like Jordan now. Young Gable looks just like Gable, but the hair has changed, so it kind of looks a little different. I liked it though. I was a fan.
that's generally what happens when you get older.
You grow your hair out?
I mean, you look different but the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, Justin.
I really thought this video package was really good. I mean, I pretty much love every NXT video package. Like, they do something like to get me so intrigued with these video packages. I don't know what, but I like how it showed the roots that they came up. Jason Jordan, he went to the NCAA championship, so I thought that was pretty cool. But he lost in that, and then Chad Gable, he went to the I think it was the Olympics, and he lost there. So they both lost in the big wrestling matches. Collegiate wrestling stuff. But I like this. This was a very good video package. This was good.
Okay, WWE definitely needs to re-sign Kurt Angle and put him in a storyline with Chad Gable.
And Jason Jordan.
No, just Chad Gable because he almost won an Olympic medal. That would be the greatest. I mean, you could put Jason Jordan in there, but then it would be like the world's greatest tag team part 2. And yeah. But anyway, The final segment we got of this show before we get into the matches. WWE racism at its finest. No way, Jose. What the fuck? This is this. Just thinking about this debut is making me cringe because it's just going to be some over-the-top racist Mexican gimmick, and oh, DJ, talk about it, please.
No way, Jose. No way.
All right.
I guess I'll talk about this. Since DJ wasn't gonna say anything, but I am kind of actually looking forward to this, to see what this
Racist.
no way Jose is gonna be. I think it's pretty much before we went live. I said I think he's gonna be pretty much like a Mexican Robbie E type of person. I don't know. That's who I'm portraying him to be. Even though I haven't seen him yet, but that's who I'm portraying him to be. No way, Jose. No way, DJ. Go.
Please. Yes.
I don't even know if I can talk after that. So Justin's obviously racist because we have heard his thoughts on No Way Jose, and we heard Sensei Nakamura. We heard all that earlier. So
Sensei Nakamura. Yeah.
Wow.
and he did it again.
I like Shinsuke Nakamura.
I can tell. I don't know what to expect from No Way Jose. It's gonna be Tino Sabatelli. That's what it's gonna be, and we're gonna be just flabbergasted completely. No, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was like, Jose Aldo. I was like, who is this Jose guy that they could be bringing to WWE? But I kind of want to see how it's gonna go. It's definitely intriguing.
It's gonna be ZZ. Oh god.
Let's go easy. It was easy.
Anyway, let's get into the matches of the evening away from that racist. Oh god. We got Elias Sampson versus Johnny Gargano. I'm getting kind of tired of the Sampson gimmick already. They're not advancing him like they need to be to keep me interested in it. It's just boring now. They're not doing anything with him. I thought they should have at least built him up like a feud to set him up for a match for TakeOver, to make it seem like they actually care about this gimmick. It seems like they're just, throwing him out there and having him win matches or lose at this one, and then not really doing anything with the gimmick. We don't know anything more about it. There's nothing. I mean, even with like the Decay on TNA, we're getting a little bit of a backstory on like Rosemary. With this, he's just a dude that wears a scarf in Florida and plays a guitar. That's it. That's all we know. But anyway, I was excited to see Johnny Gargano opening the show because this was the first match before any of the segments. Gargano defeated the undefeated Elias Sampson. Maybe now they'll actually, push Gargano, but no. Even after he lost the match, they still had him jobbed to Sampson, and Apollo Crews had to come out and save him, making him look even weaker. I don't know what they're doing with this. I really don't. Any thoughts?
I guess this is the match. Casey, this is what you asked for just now. This is the match you wanted. I'm being the NXT people that can't look at the camera. This is the match you wanted, Casey. It is. Anyway, you wanted a match, for NXT TakeOver for Elias Sampson, and now you're gonna get it, and he's probably gonna lose. I don't know. I don't know why. I agree with you though. They should have built this more throughout the couple of weeks, considering Apollo Crews has been in the corner in the fetal position since he lost to Finn Balor again. So I'm wondering why they didn't do anything with him or something, or maybe have the Drifter come out and be like, maybe you need to drift away or something, and Apollo Crews is like, oh God, do I drift away? Whatever. I don't know. I'm wondering, like, is this gonna set up a match at Takeover, or is this gonna be for the NXT after, or something like that? I'm kind of wondering because I don't know if the card's completely full for Takeover yet, but I'm not really sure off the top of my head. As far as the match is concerned, jobber match number one of this, and I love Johnny Gargano, but they're treating him like he's a jobber, and it's a shame. Jobber match number one of this show.
But he won.
I mean, sometimes jobbers upset the upstarts.
Right. Moving on. We got.
I didn't even get it. I didn't even get my thoughts on this.
I mean, but you're gonna say something about like blah blah. Blah. Fine.
Okay, so this match. I mean, Gargano. He had. They kind of changed his music again. His music kind of seemed like a generic recycled theme, which I don't like how they keep changing this theme. This was an okay match. I like this dive that Johnny Gargano tried to do in the ring, and then Elias Sampson like did a big a nice knee on Johnny Gargano. That was pretty cool during the match. But there was nothing really too exciting that happened in this match. I mean, I'm happy they ended the undefeated streak of Elias Sampson. So because not everybody needs to have a big streak, because to know who's like going to beat them. So I'm happy they didn't keep an undefeated streak going with him. But like I said, this match was all right, and I like the roll up by Johnny Gargano. It didn't make Elias Sampson look weak, and I'm not the biggest fan of him. I just want Elias Sampson to drift away. I just want him to drift away from NXT.
Wait a minute, Justin. I'm just curious. Did you just say you like the roll up?
I like this roll because it keeps his character looking strong, kind of. Because it doesn't make him look weak. But of course, after the match, he got attacked, and of course, Paul Cruz had to come out and make the save. And it looks like we're going to be getting Elias Sampson versus Apollo Cruz at Takeover. I mean, I'll be fine with that match. I mean, it's not going to be I don't think it's going to be a great match, but I think Apollo Cruz will pretty much do most of the work in that match. But yeah.
Now
wait a minute. We're not moving on yet.
I guess
because it's not that Elias Sampson is not good. You just don't like the character. How are you going to say it's going to be a bad match based on the character? Shame.
Well, I haven't saw much of him in the ring also, so...
We've seen enough to like him.
I don't like him.
You don't like his character.
I don't like his character, and I don't like him.
I don't like him in ring.
Lies.
I don't like anything of him.
I don't like his stupid face.
They just need to repackage this guy. Just repackage him because, I like that's what they have with NXT. Where if something doesn't work out, they can just go repackage him.
This was his repackage, and it didn't work.
Well, repackage him again.
Well, it worked with Tyler Breeze, so, it worked in NXT with Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're going to move on. I don't care what anyone says. We're moving on to Rich Swann.
But wait, I got one more.
I don't care. Shut up. Versus Rich Swann versus Finn Balor. First of all, if you don't like Rich Swann, you don't have a soul. I've decided this. You do not have a soul if you do not like him. But again, WWE.
I haven't seen enough from him in the ring.
Maybe you need to go watch more of this stuff. But anyway, again, WWE puts two guys I like against each other, and I don't know who I want to win. Therefore, I'm giving this match to DJ.
I definitely enjoy this match. I like the athleticism from Rich Swann. I like it a lot. I've seen Rich Swann somewhere, and I don't know where it was. Because I don't watch enough PWG, I don't think to be done seen him there. So for some reason, it seems like it was Lucha Underground, but there's no history of him in Lucha Underground, so I'm confused on where I've seen him. I've seen him somewhere though. I know I have. I've heard the name and I've seen him. And maybe I heard the name we talked about it at some point or something. And that's where I remember him from. Or
he was on NXT like a month or two ago.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was what I saw on NXT. But this was jobber match number 2 because obviously, I mean, I love Rich Swann a lot, but obviously Rich Swann is not going to beat the NXT champion. It makes zero sense going into the NXT championship match in 2 weeks. Yeah,
A
2 weeks.
week.
2 weeks from that point. 2 weeks from that point. About a week and a half, if we're going to be technical. Um, but obviously he wouldn't win this match. That was kind of my only issue with this. But I definitely, I like that Finn Balor has that wrist lock strength. I like it. I see you. I see you, Finn. But Rich Swann was really fun to watch when he got his chances to do some things. Justin, since Casey doesn't want to talk about this match because he's confused about who to pick, Justin, thoughts on
I will talk about it after Justin. Don't you worry.
This was a fun match. I really enjoyed it. The crowd was singing to Rich Swann. They were like, all night long. I'm gonna quit singing now. But if you guys have not seen him in PWG, go buy some DVDs from PWG High Spots. Go buy them on High Spots right now.
Wait. I'm just curious. What is a DVD?
What is a DVD? Or buy it on Blu-ray. Buy it on Blu-ray. Or
What is a Blu-ray?
But on to this match. This match is, I like that athleticism of Rich Swann. That was good stuff with him in the ring. I also like, this was very, quick style pace match, which I really enjoyed that. The hammerlock and the headlocks. Finn Balor had a majority of this match, and I like the Bloody Sunday that he hit. That was really good. That Finn Balor did. That was an awesome move. He did that in New Japan he did a lot in New Japan, which I don't know how much they're going to let him do that in WWE, because that looks like a dangerous move. It's kind of like a where you hold him in a suplex position, and it's kind of like a brainbuster kind of, but it's not. But this was a good match. I really enjoyed it, and your winner was Finn Balor, and this makes him look stronger towards NXT Takeover in Dallas. So it's gonna be good. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe.
Casey, please point out Justin's attention to detail, please.
Justin, do you work for High Spots? Is that why you keep trying to sell DVDs right now? Because every week
I'm getting promoted by him. I'm joking.
you keep trying to sell DVDs to people, and I don't think it's
go.
no. But anyway, this was a good match. I disagree with a couple of things. I felt like this was a little bit of a slower paced match, just from what I've seen of Finn Balor in the past and Rich Swann in the past. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's good, especially this close to Takeover. You don't want to risk any even though this is pre-recorded, you don't want to risk any more injuries on the roster for either shows. So getting closer and closer, having slower paced matches is good. This was a pretty quick paced match too, but it wasn't what they could do. These guys can do a lot faster paced stuff. But this was a good match. I was thinking during this match, I wouldn't want to see Rich Swann as a heel, because I think he's really good as being a face, getting the crowd hyped and everything. But I could definitely see WWE putting Rich Swann in the New Day. I could see it. I could see this happening. I could see him being a member of the New Day. Definitely.
Racist. That is so racist right there because he's black. Is that what? Is that why?
It's a shut up. They're all black.
They are, yeah.
It's not racist. It's like.
Well, I gotta add one more point to this.
Oh, shut up! You don't.
Something they need. What WWE needs to quit doing with black people. They need to quit doing this whole hip hop type of gimmick, the whole dancing and jiving and stuff. I care about him more in the ring. Like, you don't need to do that whole dancing and jiving and all that good jazz. I want to care about their in-ring action. That's the stuff I care about. If you want to go dance, just go be on a dancing show.
But somebody needs to dance and get the crowd hyped, and white people can't dance.
Hey, Mojo Rawley gets the crowd hype every time he comes out.
Hype,
That's a different
hype.
kind of hype. That's a scary hype. I would not let him babysit my kids hype. Um, but anyway, let's move on. We got Alexa Bliss versus the loser of this match, Sarah Dobson. And yes, I did put that as her name in this match, the loser of this match, Sarah Dobson. And I don't know why, but I decided to give Justin this match.
I know what it was. I know what it was. You weren't paying attention to the actual match because Alexa was there. I get it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
Okay. This, excuse me. This was a very good match. I actually enjoyed it. Sarah Dobson, she actually got a little bit of offense in this match. She had some Bliss, but I like a dropkick that she hit on her. But then Alexa, she was like, okay. She actually started to bring it more. But this was, like I said, this was an alright match. And also Blake and Murphy, they helped Alexa Bliss win the match. She hit the.
Did not. No, she didn't need any help. Shut up.
They helped her. I mean, they moved out of the way, and she hit her sparkle splash off the top rope for the win. DJ, thoughts on Alexa Bliss?
So Sarah Dobson was actually pretty good in this match. I enjoyed her. I thought she was good. No. She got dominated in this match. She got beat down.
Well, she did pretty good at the beginning. She got a little offense in the beginning.
A little bit, but I ain't see much.
Yeah, I didn't see much of it.
I think Bliss got called with a knee on that crossbody though, when Sarah Dobson did that crossbody. So shame. And the Bliss flip for the win. All I can say is that pin cover. I mean, it was a normal pin, but it was where the camera. Okay, Casey, that was on the match.
Sorry. I was thinking about being pinned by Alexa Bliss. Anyway, but no, for real though, can we at least get my girl Alexa an opponent that is at least close to her level? Come on now. I mean, Alexa she was going easy on her. Let's be honest. She was going easy on Sarah.
#, push Alexa Bliss.
And still was dominating her. And it was just bad. Dobson is officially the only person I've ever seen completely botch a crossbody and hit Alexa in the face with her knees. It wasn't even like she was far away. She was right there. How? But anyway, definitely a good match for Alexa. She didn't need any help. She just, she didn't want to, break too much of a sweat. So, they helped her a little bit, But I think they definitely need to change the name of her finishing move, considering she's a heel and the sparkle splash doesn't sound very heelish.
Heely.
Heelish.
Heely.
Heely is a stupid shoe that kids break their legs.
That's what I was going to think of.
Anyway, yeah, I just think they need to change the name of it because it's. But anyway, moving on to the main event of the evening. Emma and that annoying thing on the outside versus Asuka. Asuka.
You mean Oscar?
Yeah, Asuka, Oscar, whatever. I love Emma, and I can take her really seriously against Asuka. I think she's definitely, somebody you can put in a match with Asuka and, actually take seriously. But I feel like the loudmouth on the outside actually made her look bad. It didn't make her look like a heel. It just made her, it distracted too much from the match. But, I just think the ref should have, taken control and, sent her away. And, I think NXT needs to force her to retire because she's been injured for so long. Emma's partner, that is. She's just been injured so long that she's clearly not gonna get better. She just needs to retire. She just needs to. I know it's hard. It is. I know. Edge had to do it. Daniel Bryan had to do it. I think it's your turn. I think. So anyway, thoughts on the main event, or the eventual retirement of a certain diva who I can't say her name. I can't do it.
Okay. That was something. I will say that. This was a good back and forth match though. With Emma, and I agree she does a good job of being taken seriously, even using heel tactics. You could still see that she didn't necessarily always need them. She just used them to kind of get an advantage, to say, hey, I'm the heel in this match. But I like that Asuka used the ankle lock to kind of go into that ankle. I guess it can be an ankle trap German suplex. Not really sure what to call it, but I definitely I thought this match was good. I definitely thought it was good, and it was all because of Asuka. Because Asuka is the best in the world. Justin.
Does.
Yes, Justin. Talk about the best in the world.
She's not CM Punk, but whatever.
No,
but this
she's the best in the world at what she does.
Okay, that's better. But this match was fun. This was a rematch from their Takeover London, but I still think their Takeover London match was a lot better. But because they didn't get enough time to really work to make it a great match here. But this was pretty fun. Dana Brooke, she distracted Asuka a few times, and that led Emma to get some advantage on her by pulling her hair and stuff and doing all that stuff. I like the kicks that Asuka does, and I just love her kicks that she does. I like when she had her in an ankle lock and then hit the German suplex. That was really cool. And then, like I said, I really love Asuka's roundhouse kicks. But Emma actually ducked one, and then, like I said, that's when she caught Asuka catches her foot, and then put her in an ankle lock, and then puts her in the Asuka lock, and Emma taps out, which just making her look stronger. I mean, this was, like I said, this was a pretty good match. It was good.
Indeed.
But it wasn't better than the London match.
Just to clear it up. So we got Oscar. We got Asuka. We got Asuka. We got Asuka. What's the other names we got?
The Japanese lady.
We got Asuka.
Asuka.
Female Kenta.
Female Naki.
Female Funaki.
That's what I was about to say there.
NXT #1 announcer.
Racist right here.
Anyway.
Oh, also, there's something I have to say. Emma, she just recently re-debuted on the main roster during main event, so
she did.
Looks like she's going to be
with who? Who was it
Lana.
with? Lana and somebody else.
Lana and Naomi and freaking Tamina and
Racist.
whoever else is on that team, and who else is on that team, I don't know, but yeah. But hopefully they do something better with Emma on the main roster, because she didn't do very much on the main roster last time. I mean, they paired up with Santino, but that didn't last. That was not good at all.
That was fabulous. I don't know what you're talking about. I missed the bubbles. I do. Anyway, that was your review for NXT for, I think, the 23rd it was. If I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to say.
Oh my.
Why don't you say it when it was your turn?
I don't know, but next week on NXT, on the Go Show, we're going to be having Apollo Crews take on Alex Riley, and we're going to be having Bull Dempsey versus Samoa Joe also. Because they announced that on the show. But go ahead.
And then we're going to have DJ Beal versus... It's actually an open challenge. It's an open challenge, so anyone can They're not even. They said they weren't gonna put it on the show. They said it was just too much for this show. They're gonna wait till Dallas to kind of give a little,
They're gonna put on like the pre-show type of thing, like on the tapings because they do tapings before Takeover.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna put it like on the pre-show before the pre-show.
Now, maybe I can take back my show, because NXT is my thing, and somebody telling you what's gonna happen next week, and I could have just been getting ready to tell you matches that are coming up, but I don't do that. I don't mess it up for you. I let you to see what's happening next week when it happens, Justin. Anyway, that was your review for NXT. Getting excited. Coming up is going to be, I guess, the official go home show. But I'm excited for a bunch of the matches. I feel like
we're already home though.
True. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like they might add maybe one or two matches because the card, from what I've seen, still looks pretty low. But then again, it's not like WrestleMania where it's like 4 hours. So they don't have to have a ton of matches. And they usually give their matches a pretty good amount of time. So this could just be the final. What? What is so funny?
Sorry, I'm watching 29 and watching WrestleMania 29, and Paul Heyman gets that chair and he's like warming it up or whatever, and it was hilarious.
Anyway, yeah, we will be getting to WrestleMania 29 pretty soon. Probably today, I think, if somebody gets done with it. Finally,
Justin, oh,
you had to go to an indie show.
Hey, Justin hasn't watched it either.
Wait, hold on. Have you watched it? Have you?
Yes, I have watched it.
He was watching it today.
I watched it last night.
He was watching it today. I heard him.
I'm already done with the show.
He's like, yeah, I watched it. I watched it when I was there. But anyway, yeah, we'll be getting to WrestleMania 29 and then WrestleMania 30 and then WrestleMania. So we're excited, and that's about it. So do what we tell you to do. Follow, subscribe, like, share, walk your dog, because that's a good thing to do. Walk your dog. Spay and neuter your pets. Keep the population. I don't know why this just turned into The Price is Right, but we'll see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.